Good afternoon, welcome to Music Scrap, the Musical Scrapper. Take 2. Anyway. So, anyway. I am working with my Sargent Art liquid watercolors today. And I am going to do a comparison of using them on different surfaces. So I have my Dilutions journal here, my new one. My old one's not quite finished, but the binding's getting all warped, so I might use the papers somewhere else, but I'm not worried about it. So I'm going to put some Daniel Smith watercolor ground here on my page. Ooh, it's very thick. So it doesn't say you need more than one coat. I thought someone said you needed a couple of coats of it. Yeah, it shouldn't be your computer if it's only 3 years old. It's the browser. I'll guarantee you it's the browser. Unfortunately, Microsoft puts all its money into its Office programs and not its browser. Rip. Okay. Let's keep going here, Jean. Keep going. Okay, it is 2 or 3 coats. Okay, that's what I thought. Okie dokie. It's almost like a paste instead of like a creamy. Maybe that part was just kind of Sorry, there's a... Just a minute. I need to get my ruler. I need to move one of the shades here. My curtains or shades are all messed up behind my... Just a minute. It's stuck on my... Come on. What on earth is in the way? Can't be just this, because it's not that big. One moment, please. I hate these darn blinds. There. Try and get rid of the shadows. It hasn't totally worked. Where is it coming from? Oh, well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to deal with the shades. All right, so let's dry that. Well, Emma, that's what I thought, but it was quite a bit cheaper. I bought it on the Canadian at Desairs, which is a Canadian art store, and it was cheaper than the Golden. So it surprised me, so I got it. I knew it was a good brand, a professional brand, and so I got it because it was cheaper. Yeah, there you go, Emma. Oh, wait, now I see the issue. Hold on. My ruler. And my arms are still too short to fix it. Problem is, the sun's coming in and it's shining on... Shining on the legs of the card I got, and then shining on me, so. Alrighty, so. Yeah, well, I've got dirt all over it. Jeez Louise. Well, it certainly has nice texture now, the paper. Let's just put it that way. Welcome back, Juju. Still cool up here, so it must be still a little wet. Yeah, still wet over there too, because it still feels cool to the touch. Yeah, Emma. Too true, yep. More alike than we know. Sisters from another mister, as they say. Eileen! That's mean! Jeez! told you guys, E.T.'s practicing. E.T. is practicing for December. You know what? I don't think I'm going to need another coat on this. It's nicely covered. I'm just going to look it up online for a minute. Let's see here. Okay. Daniel Smith. Watercolor ground. Okay. Tips for getting the best results. Absorbent or semi-absorbent surfaces require no special prep before brushing on Daniel. Paper, canvas, fabric, wood, plaster, shells, and hardboard. Non-absorbent surfaces such as metal, plastic should be lightly abraded with sandpaper or steel wool. Application. We recommend using watercolor ground straight from the container. It has a thick brushable consistency. Use a soft-haired synthetic brush for smooth finish or a hog bristle brush. That's what I used, a hog bristle brush. Well, it's not a hog bristle, it's a fake hog bristle brush. Since the ground's pigmented with titanium white pigment, one coat will cover most surfaces. Very absorbent surfaces such as unfinished soft wood may require 2 coats, allowing the first coat to cure before adding the second. Wash brushes immediately after use. Daniel Smith watercolor ground works beautifully with watercolors and thin acrylics. By the way, I'm reading this directly from the Daniel Smith website. I should put that in there. For copyright surfaces. Let watercolor ground dry and cure for at least 24 hours. It allows it to attain the right degree of absorption. Well, I'm going to let it dry for a little bit longer naturally. I'll do the other papers first and then I'll come back. It works beautifully with watercolor and thin acrylics because it creates a surface more absorbent than paper. You will want to use less water with your paint. Experiment and see what works best for you. It also works beautifully with Daniel Smith masking fluid. Finishing. As with all watercolors, your work on Daniel Smith watercolor ground will need to be fixed if it's not framed behind glass. Okay. All right. Perfect. But I need, what I want to do today, I want, yeah, just a moment. I wonder if it came up. Just a second here. Just a moment. Just a moment. Ah, here it is. Yeah, there. Okay, there's the picture I want to do. All right. All right. So, I've got a picture here. All right. So, I want to one moment, please. I need my masking fluid. Not even sure where it is. it's not here, then, oh crap, that's glues. I don't know where half of these. I'm like, really? I've got all these different glues? Hello? Okay, so it's not there. It must be over in these drawers. One moment, please. Better be, because if it's not here, I don't know where it is. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do... That's all right. Very strange, though. Very, very strange. Because it should be there. But on a bright note, I found my markers. My pens, I should say. Very strange. Very, very strange. Ooh, I could use this. Oh, I'll use that. White puff paint. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'll use. Because it's not in there either. Alrighty then. Whoa. Alright, now everything that was in there won't fit back in. Dang it. Okay. Well. Okay. I was looking for my masking fluid, but I couldn't find it. Hey, Allie. Janet! You're mean. Hey, Vicky. Wait a minute. I gotta scroll back up and see who said this might take a long while. Lunch, anyone? Who said that? Josie. Josie. And all along I thought you were so nice. Oh yeah, Jenna, good try. Just a minute, let me get my feet back up on my... All right. Not going to use the gold. I'm not totally impressed with the gold and the silver. Not sure how I will use those. I don't know about the rest of the metallics, but not too impressed. Alright, where's my bottle of water? I'm gonna put A little bit of water in each of these. Actually, I think it'll be easier to pour from one of these. So let's fill this back up. I do know that these watercolors will like evaporate down to and leave some pigment left to rehydrate, because I did it before. Alright, so I always get paranoid when people tweet me. I'm still here, Grammy, although you can't hear me. Yeah, the last time I used them straight out of the bottle to Eileen. This time I'm going to try them with a little bit of water in with them. And I'm going to put some water in here for clean water. Although I have some cans of clean water there too. I shouldn't really do that because I know me. I know I'm going to spill that. I just know it. Because I'm bad that way with these. Emma, these are Sargent Art liquid watercolor. I'll show you in a moment. Just going to. All right. Actually, I should get a couple of pieces of paper towel ready. There we go. If I had been a really good streamer, I would have had all this ready. Oh, I better put the cover on my ground here, since I don't think I'm going to need another layer. Hey, Sarah! Alright, so I'll start with yellow. So it's called Watercolor Magic by Sargent Art. And red, you'll notice that I put a sample and the color on the lid. What do you mean, here I go? What are you talking about? Don't worry, there's just a little hole. I can use these better this way than with an eyedropper. Don't worry. Green goes here. Hey, Rebecca. Purple. I should have left one more before the turquoise. Anyway, should be after the blue, but that's all right. I'm just going to put some there on purpose so I know that that one's turquoise. And it stains. Yes, it does. Just so you know. Orange, yellow, orange, here's pink. Uh-oh. I didn't put any water in this one, but I'm going to put it in here because I need to put the pink over here. Magenta, I should say. Orange. Magenta. What? Oh, darn it. The magenta should have gone here. Ah, whatever. Green. Turquoise blue. Okay, so the brown and black. I should have just done them in order. Okay, so this black is kind of neat because with one layer it's actually more like a Payne's gray than a black. So it's a very blue black. And I'll put the brown next to it. And just dip my finger in. Just put a little there. All right. And I know it should really be on my right, but woo! Putting my I think maybe if I put these on my left, my water cans, then I can put this on the right, because it makes more sense for my paint to be on the right. Okay, I'm ready. Hey TMT, hello Petka. Hope I didn't miss anyone else. I apologize if I did. Okay, so let's try hot press watercolor. Now let's see. I'm not going to do the same one. I guess I should use the same colors. I don't want to do 4 of the same. So I guess I'll do my typical water scene here. Clean is closest to me. Clean water is closest to me. Should be using a larger brush for this, but I don't know where my larger brush is. So this is Fluid brand. Pretty decent watercolor paper. Affordable, decent quality. I mean, it's not Arches, but you know, I'm not doing professional watercolors here, so this will do the trick. So I'm going to go into my yellow. A little bit orange. Oh, I don't want to use my, hold on. Use my round brush. Let's get some clean water here. Make sure it's totally wet. Sorry, need to move this up a little bit here. And then I'm going to go into turquoise a little bit. Going back up into the blue. I'm going to get a piece of paper towel. Ball it up. This will be one of the telltale signs. We'll see how well it picks up. But it's pretty staining, so I can't remember how well it's going to pick up here. Yeah, not too bad. Hey, Karen. Oh, poor Janet. She got gypped. Now I'm going to go in on the bottom of these clouds with a little bit of orange. Let's go this way. And I don't want the line to be that obvious, so wet my brush, clean water. I'm going to go along the top here. Let's see if these blend and work as well as regular watercolors. Not too bad. Of course, it's tricky because the colors are already mixed, so you're not going to be able to like blend quite the same way you can with other ones. Circles. I didn't watch that yet, Eileen. I didn't watch that video yet. Did not watch it yet. I know, I know, I know. Going in with a dry brush to take away this excess color that's lining up there. Alright, so now I need to do the water down in here. And I want a bit of a darker blue, so I'm going to take some black. Oh, that didn't go in there. Hold on. Not quite that much black. So I'll add a little more blue. There we go. That's a pretty color. Okay. kind of dried on me. Hold on. Clean water. Make sure you dip in the correct one. I didn't mean to go over that because now it looks green. It's okay. Oh, that can't be my landline though. I wonder if I can pick that up. Let's see how well I can pick this up. Might be able to go down to almost white. I should use a picture instead of my brain. Now I'm going to get a silly line there because I let that dry. That's okay. I wasn't paying attention on my water pool, dang it all. Dang it. That's all right. All right, so let's dry that. Hey, Melba. Nice to see you. Okay, Sarah. It's terrible with those two clouds. Dang it. Yep, Sargent Liquid Watercolor. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I want a little bit more. All right, so now I'm going to do my I think I need just a moment. I think I need to take that green and add a little brown. that's better. That's better. Yeah, the picture, reference picture that I have, I'm going to use in my journal book. This is just play to see how these react differently on different papers. Dry brush going along, it picks up your excess water. Oh my goodness, Janice, I think maybe you need to eat. Josie. Yes, Josie. Yes, you are. Now I'm going to go in and take some just brown and do shoreline here. I don't know if I like that glow, but that's too bad because it's there now. All right. The brown that way, but I do want a brown darker line. Obviously didn't dry it quite enough because it's still bleeding into that blue, so let's dry that for a moment. Josie. Thank you, Grammy. Okay, and I'm not going to wet my brush too much this time because I want to get a little bit of a clearer line here with my brown. there. That's what I want. Okay, that's what I want. An actual defined shoreline. Should be higher up or lower down. Not in the middle, but it is what it is. And I just dropped a water. Thanks, Eileen. Okay. Oh, just put my thumb in my painting. Jeez Louise, Jean. Okay. Alright. Stop while you're ahead, Jean. Ah. Alright, so there they are on hot press watercolor paper. I need to do a little more with those trees. Yes, I do. Because they're bothering me. So I'm just going in with a straight green. I had a little brown in with them, the green, for the original. Just going to try and do a little shading here. Or a little definition, I guess. Just add a little texture. Put some more of that. Alrighty, done. Put a scene, and I blob the paint on and see it running down the colors. Oh, well, you know, we all can't be perfect, Eileen. You know. All right. Thanks, Colleen. There we go. I know since Steve Mitchell, but yeah, he's been doing it for years, and it's his living, so I try not to compare myself to people who actually know what they're doing. I just love watercolor. If I was a painter for a living, that's what I'd want to be able to do, would be watercolor. All right, so hot press. Sargent Art on hot press. So these are the Graphics fine line paint pens. I haven't used them in a while. You can see the pigments all. See if it is even going to work. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just cannot leave that there. I cannot leave that there. I need to cover it over. Sorry, guys. I just can't leave it. I cannot leave my mess. I cannot leave it. Black. Probably a big mistake, but anyway. See if I can make it a little bit more. Nah, don't want that. Bye, Mika. Thanks. Oh, yeah, CB. I guess so. I never even thought of that, cutting and making it smaller. Never even dawned on me, but I should have done this just with a black. I still may just go over it with my black. Hope that's brown. Well, that worked out well, didn't it? Why don't I learn to stop when I'm ahead? Why don't I learn to stop when I'm ahead? Will I ever learn to stop when I'm ahead? Don't think so. Kind of looks cool though, actually. Kind of like it. It's cool in the end. In the end, it's very cool. I'm gonna get my putting a couple scrapes in it. So it looks a little more like rocks on a shoreline. This is a little more difficult to get texture with this, I find. There we go. What do you think, you guys? What do you think? There we go. Thanks, guys. All right. All right. So that is hot press. I'll leave that to finish drying there. All right, cold press. I'm just going to do half of a sheet here. So I'll take some clean water. Go down the center, or sort of the center. Oh, now I should have. Where is my board? Alright, this could be an issue if I can't. Oh, there it is. Found it. Just a moment, please. I'll have to wait to sign that. Okay. Where did it go? Hello? Looking for my watercolor tape. Or my painter's tape. And my green tape. Okay, my other tapes are all right here. Where they're supposed to be. Hello? Alright, just a moment. Must have fell on the floor here somewhere. Though I don't see it. Won't be very good if I can't put... Let's see. I bought new tape at Dollarama yesterday too, and it's not in here. Don't know where it went. Wow. It's going to be hard to work on this paper if I don't tape it down. So, that means or glue it down or something. Well, what I can do is put on a little bit of this Tombow Monomalty because once it dries, it's repositionable. So I'll put some of this on it, spread it, let it dry. And it will adhere to the glue block. And my washi's way over on my shelf. Dry this. This is a million ways a stream can go wrong today. Welcome to my stream. Sorry, my garments are driving me crazy today. They're not sitting on my legs right at all. It's causing more trouble than they're doing good, so I may have to stop early and go get my other pair on. Oh, it is washi tape. Sorry. I didn't even know I had that, Suzanne. Duh. It's alright. This will do the trick. Except I got some on the top, on the outside, so it's going to cause an issue. Okay. Alright, what will I do with this scene? Let's do a mountain scene in this one. So I'm just wetting down to where the mountains are going to go for the sky. Hey, yeah, Juju, thanks. Thanks for the reminder. Yep. Very interesting. This paper did not stay wet nearly long enough to work. Very interesting. This paper, I think, is basically good for cards and stuff. It's just the brand. It's Canson, but just, I don't know. Okay, let's see how well it lifts. I need a piece of paper towel. So we'll see if it picks up any differently from the cold press. Let it sit for a minute. Seems to pick up a little easier off the cold press than it did off the hot press. Just trying to give it a little texture here. I find it easier to put the paint on and then give it texture by taking it back off than trying to. I have no idea whether that's the right way, wrong way, but Now I'm going to take a little bit of blue, mix a little bit of blue, add back in. I know I should have my water over here as well, so I don't risk dripping it on my paper, which I have the habit of doing. Take a little bit of black. And more water. And come in a little bit. I don't want it to look like a stormy day. I'm just trying to give a little color and texture to the clouds. So, woohoo. This paper is pilling already. It is. It is. It's alright, I'll dry it and I'll wipe the pilling off. Very annoying. So I didn't use that much water, it shouldn't be pilling. Okay, CB. Just noticed a spot here that needs a little bit of softening, but I might be too late. Sorry, I have to work close, so it's really hard for me to do certain aspects of this. Okay, just a moment, please. Just a second. Just a moment, please. One moment, please. Okay, guys, I am going to have to come back to this. I have to go run an errand, and I have the chance to do it now with my cousin. So I will come back to this maybe tonight or tomorrow between Dee Dee and Barb, okay? I apologize, but I do have to run. Talk to you later.